Long ago, in a quiet village nestled in the hills, there lived a poor boy named John. John was an orphan who earned his living by doing odd jobs for the villagers. Though he had very little, John possessed a remarkable talent for painting. He could create beautiful images using simple, homemade brushes and natural colors from flowers and plants. One night, John had a vivid dream. In the dream, an old man with a long white beard appeared and handed him a golden paintbrush. "This is no ordinary brush," said the old man. "It holds great power, but it must only be used for good. Paint with a kind heart and it will bring your creations to life." When John woke up, he found the golden paintbrush lying next to him. Astonished and excited, he immediately tried it out. He painted a bird on a piece of cloth, and to his amazement, the bird fluttered its wings and flew away. The paintbrush was truly magical. John quickly realized that he could use this enchanted paintbrush to help the villagers. When a farmer lost his plow, John painted a new one and it came to life, ready to work the fields. When a fisherman's boat was damaged in a storm, John painted a sturdy new boat and it appeared in the harbor. With this magical brush, John made life better for everyone around him. Soon, word of John's miraculous paintbrush spread far and wide. Soon news of the magical paintbrush reached a selfish and harsh landlord who dominated the village. The landlord, who was known for his wealth and wickedness, summoned John to his mansion. "Give me a paintbrush," the landlord demanded. "With it, I will become even richer." John refused, saying, "This paintbrush is meant to help people, not to serve greed." Furious, the landlord had imprisoned John and stole the paintbrush. The landlord wasted no time in using it for his selfish desires. He painted piles of gold, grand palaces, and lush gardens. But when the landlord tried to claim these treasures, something strange happened. The gold turned to dirt, the places crumbled into dust, and the gardens withered away. No matter what the landlord painted, it would never last. Furious, the landlord demanded that John tell him the secret to making the magic work. John, being clever and brave, thought for a moment and then said, "The paintbrush can only work for those with a pure heart. If you want the magic to last, you must paint something for the good of others." Reluctantly, the landlord agreed. "Very well," he said, "but you will do the painting for me." John nodded and said, "Let's start by helping the people in the village. I will paint things that will benefit everyone." The landlord, desperate for the magic to work, agreed to this plan. John was released from prison and he began painting with the enchanted brush once again. He painted fertile fields, new wells with clean water, and houses for the poor. The villagers were overjoyed and their lives improved dramatically. But as John continued to paint, something unexpected happened. The more he used the paintbrush for good, the weaker the landlord became. His greed and cruelty drained him of strength, and he soon realized that the magic of the paintbrush was connected to kindness and generosity. The more good that was done with it, the less power the landlord had over the people. Eventually, the landlord grew so weak that he fled the village, never to return. John, on the other hand, continued to use the paintbrush to help others, spreading happiness and prosperity wherever he went. The village flourished and John was loved by all. And for the magical paintbrush, it remained in John's hands, but he never used it for himself. He had learned that true wealth comes from the good deeds we do for others, and that kindness is the greatest magic of all. From this story, we got to know that power and wealth should be used to help others, not for selfish gains. True happiness and success come from generosity and kindness.